It's been 16 years since British toddler Madeleine McCann disappeared from a hotel room in Portugal while her parents were having dinner just metres away.
Please give our little girl back.
Madeleine's parents were criticised for leaving her in an unlocked apartment and even named as suspects. But that theory, along with many others, was later disproved. Many felt the initial investigation was botched.
This was the worst investigation because all the samples were contaminated.
Then what seemed like a significant breakthrough. German police declared pedophile Christian Bruckner as their prime suspect. But 3 years later, he hasn't been charged. And now a new twist. A Polish woman named Julia Faustina claiming to be Madeleine.
I want to prove that I'm real and I'm honest, and I really think that I could be Madeleine.
Julia's posted pictures to show their physical similarities, and she's demanding her parents take a DNA test. A fortnight after going public, she has 1 million supporters, and this psychic investigator has taken up her cause.
I want to make sure to bring justice, to her. So that means that there is something for me that raised concern that I feel that this girl could be Madeleine McCann.
It's like something out of the story of Anastasia. The royal teenager was murdered during the Russian Revolution, but the myth that she somehow escaped persists to this day. Over the years, several women have claimed to be Madeleine, but all were proven wrong. Polish police have ruled out Julia's claims, and her parents won't provide DNA, saying she's just looking for attention. So will we ever get to the bottom of this tragic cold case?
Well, joining us is a private investigator who's worked on similar cases to this, John Borland. Welcome to the show. Obvious question, should we take this woman seriously?
Absolutely. I think the claim made hasn't been supported by anything other than some media reports and the police that are suggesting that there is no connection, but they haven't provided any evidence or facts that tie that to that outcome. So I think at this stage it absolutely needs to be taken seriously.
Quite an easy way, you would think, to disprove it. I mean, she actually wants her parents to take a DNA test, and the McCanns. What do you make of the fact they've refused?
Yeah, look, throughout my career, I've seen a number of reasons why individuals would decline to undertake a DNA test. The most obvious one that springs to my mind may be because of legal counsel. And there's a number of reasons, legal professionals may tell an individual not to do that. That's just speculation. Obviously, we're, again, only going by media reports. Another sort of, I guess, speculation is that the individuals just want to opt out of the situation that it is with the claim, so they may not wanting to be add any sort of fuel to the fire.
Here's an easy solution. Why don't we just get this woman to take a lie detector test?
Yeah, there might be a little unconscious bias here from me as my time as a detective in the Australian Police, but polygraph tests, there's a reason why they're hard to get into courts as admissible evidence, and that's because they can be inaccurate, let alone we don't have any facts at this point in time that can prove the requisite capacity of Julia who's making the claim. So before we even consider a polygraph test, we would need to prove that Julia is sane of mind, and there's been nothing in the media at this point in time that would suggest any facts to support that. But it is well documented that, having some sort of illness or mental illness does tend to inhibit the accuracy of a polygraph test.
Big question to finish. Do you think we will ever honestly know what happened to that beautiful little girl, Madeleine?
I am optimistic, and I say that as a parent, that closure will occur one way or another. It may not be tomorrow, it may not be for, another year or 10 years, but I would like to think that there will be closure at some stage, and to what effect that is, I don't know.
And John, thanks so much for your expertise. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it? There's so much to this case. I mean, how long have I been following this case, Jesse?
Yeah, about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, see, what I reckon you should do, in my experience, this is fail-safe. Get a photo of Madeleine McCann and then get a photo of this woman, and if Google Photos says, are these the same person, yes or no, then you know they are the same person, because it's very good, that AI.
It is,
yeah.
It is.
If I might just jump in here, I mean, now seems a pretty good time to bring something to the surface. I believe if we want to find out if this girl is who she says she is, we would bring together the skills of myself and Jeremy in a new business venture that we are calling Corbett
and Gun.
Corbett and Gun. Indeed. What we do is Jeremy, very good with people. Jeremy, very good with people. He talks to the young woman, right? He talks to her, all right? Gets her busy, distracts her.
The Polish woman.
Thank you. Should have said that. Thank you. Then I, out of nowhere, come in and just go, hey, Madeleine. If she doesn't answer, it's not her. So you're welcome.
Case closed.
Case closed.
Tune in next week for another riveting episode of Corbett and Gun.
It's got a good ring to it.
Doesn't
got
it?
a good ring to it.
Yeah. Luke tried to start a slow clap and not one audience.
As it should be.